It was weird, I can tell you that. Nobody believed me when it happened. When it first happened, nobody wanted to listen to me. Everybody thought I was delusional and drunk. And I remember I was a gunner on special teams, and we're taught to use the sideline, to get forced out of the sideline, and then use the sideline to our advantage to get back in, kind of like gain speed as we're going down the field, because you got two guys that are like basically covering you so you don't tackle the punter or the punt returner. And I remember I'm going out of bounds and I'm coming back in. You hear all the stories of like trying to block guys to permit them from going in and out, and trying to slow them down so you can set up the return and get the returner going. So I remember going out of bounds, I'm getting ready to come back in. I just see a wall of like green jumpsuits. I didn't know how many, but I just know it was there. And I kept thinking, I'm like, man, I hope they get out the way and let me kind of run as common courtesy. Next thing you know, I just felt my leg just kind of like thump. And I remember it caving in. I just remember like tripping and falling and trying to gather myself, rolling over. I had a bad Charlie horse, but I thought I had like tore my ACL, messed up my quad, whatever. And the trainers were coming over. Somebody else came over too. I can't remember who else it was. But then I said, somebody tripped me. I kept saying, somebody tripped me. And they're like, what are you talking about? I said, somebody tripped me on the sideline. Like, just get up. Come on, just get up. Let's go. And this was on their sideline. So as we're going to the other side, they're showing the replay of the guy tripping me, who was the strength and conditioning coach. I have never seen coaches so angry and get ready to want to fight. Like, my special teams coach was pissed. Coach Barano was pissed. Everybody on defense was pissed. Dudes was ready to fight. And it was, like, when it was going on, you don't really notice it. And for me, I didn't want to pay attention to it. And nobody even remembers. I got my first pick that game, which is an amazing play. I would much rather talk about that, but everybody wants to talk about how I got tripped. I'm just like, damn. I like balled out that game too. It was amazing. Like, I was, as a young dude and have you just thrown into the fire, I balled out. I'm not gonna lie. If you can show a pick or have that technique, I wouldn't even. Mark Sanchez, thank you. Thank you, Mark. We're buddies now. But Mark, I appreciate you, man. My first pick, dog. Cheers to you. But other than that, the residual effects after, that's what I didn't like. And I tried to, the more I suppressed it down, the more people thought that's what I was known for. I'm just like, man, that's how I felt. But it is what it is. He, even though I couldn't do anything to him, P. Diddy did something to him. In like 2015? I was in Italy with my parents, or was it Spain? I was in Spain with my folks, and I remember seeing a news thread, and it says, P. Diddy throws a dumbbell at strength conditioning coach. I was like, what does this have to do with me? Because my name was tagged in a lot of articles that was coming out that day. And it was the same dude that tripped me in New York. I'm like, oh. So I get on Twitter. I'm like, thank you, P. Diddy. Appreciate you, man. He didn't say thank you back, or you're welcome. But I appreciate you, man, because I couldn't do it.